Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Captain Lawrence Brewing. These guys are up in New York. This is their Tears of Green, and it's an IPA, guys. This was sent to me by my brother Rico, and he writes 7.5% IPA, dry hopped with Motica and Citra hops, sold in packs of 4. But he bought a single, and it was $5, canned on January the 3rd, 2018. And today is the 27th. I think it's the 27th, Sunday. So, that's the closest guesstimate I can without going to look. It doesn't have it written on the bottom of these two screens here. So, this beer should be a very tasty beer, guys. Captain Lawrence Brewing does some really tasty stuff. So I'm hoping this maybe even be a juice bomb. I'm not sure what to expect here. A big plain Jane silver can with a wraparound stick on the label. Usually that means that they're more interested in putting a quality beer in the container rather than paying for a bunch of fancy artwork graphics, pre-printed cans already. So a lot of the brewers are going more to that. It's more economical just to print up a bunch of stickers and wrap them on the cans as they come off than it is to get a bunch of specialty cans printed off that's either going to go in a recycle bin or the trash. So let's concentrate on what's inside the container instead of making a real fancy container. Yeah, that's a good idea in my opinion. So I don't think I'll have the IBUs. We'll take a quick look here and see if by chance Beer Advocate doesn't have it listed here. So let me jump over to Untappd, see if by chance they have it, and they do. 70 IBUs. And they have it at 7.8%. Did Rico say it was that big? He says 7.5. So maybe they've done it a couple different times. Let me take a quick gander at the can and see if by chance it's written on here somewhere, and it is 7.5% on this one. So a rare occurrence. Untappd has the wrong ABV. They're usually pretty up and up on it, but occasionally that happens. Maybe last year's or the previous edition was 7.8%. Beer Advocate has 7.5%. So we're going to go with that. I trust what's written on a can rather than what either one of these sites are going to say. But if it wasn't written on a can, we'd have to just take a wild guess. That's it. So let me set back over there. And commercial description on this says Imperial IPA, dry hop with Motica, Mosaic hops, big citrusy, and silky smooth. So first beer of the day. So let me pop the top on this bad boy and get it into the glass and see what we got going on here. While I'm pouring this, it looks rather cloudy coming out. Cuisine is curried in Thai, cheese is peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your more stronger cheeses. Gorgonzola Limburger, as a matter of fact. Meat for this is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that because everything coming off the grill goes well with a nice IPA. Glass part of pint, Beckeronic tumbler, mug, stein, Sidel. I got my favorite Toodle glass, a solid beer glass, and not recommended for semi-celerings. That's absolutely gorgeous in the glass there, guys. That looks just like orange juice. Looks like a New England style IPA, a juice bomb, if you will. I mean, it looks just like orange juice, guys. You agree? Doesn't that look like a glass of orange juice other than a little bit of the head that's on there? And it's about a half a finger of head on that pour. Looks pretty good. To the nose we go. Big time citrusy notes. Grapefruit. And some oranges, maybe some peaches. Very nice pininess to it. But big time citrusy notes. Very citrusy. Smells absolutely delicious. I bet it is. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Rico. Wow. Absolutely fabulous, guys. That is delicious. Citrusy, oranges, grapefruit, maybe a slight hint of some pineapple in there, very piney. Nice tropical fruit notes on it. Maybe a little bit of apricots. Very, 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 very tasty. Let's get the back end pour in here before I go off camera. See if it changes anything. I don't see how it could. And it doesn't. Very nice. Guys, I would buy this beer if I could get it here. And you guys up there around where Captain Lawrence is brewed up in New York. Awesome beer. Very, very nice. Very well done. Very, very tasty. Alright guys, it's right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up like we always do. Sip on it for a little bit, let her taste it, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it for a while now. Awesome lacing that's left on the glass. Very delicious beer, guys. Matter of fact, to the awesome scale. I'm a sucker for these juice bombs like this, especially when they're done as well as this is. I mean, that looked exactly like orange juice in the glass. Very citrusy, hints of grapefruit, a little bit of pine and pineapple, tropical fruit notes, very orangey, a little bit of peaches. Delicious, guys. Like I said earlier, I would buy this beer if I could get it here. Dates on the bottom of the can when it was put in there. The ABV is on the front. They don't give us the IBUs on it, on the can, but it is available if you want to research that. A lot of them are not. I mean, a lot of the beers coming from New England, Treehouse Treatment, a lot of times they don't give us that information. It's not available. They don't make it public for some reason or not. So this one is available because Untapped had it. But they had it listed as 7.8% when this one's a 7.5. So I'm not sure if those IBUs are correct for this particular version that I'm drinking. But I can't think of a single reason or any way that I would say to make it better. It's pretty damn awesome the way it is. And like I said, I would buy it if I could get it here, even with without the IBUs written on it. I love the style of beer. I think it's pretty awesome. Final choke. We're not going to leave any of that in the glass. Absolutely awesome. Outstanding. Guys, I'm going to go against the grain on this one. I think it's better than everybody else is saying it is. But like I said, I really love this style of beer when it's done well. And this one is. So, it's a 10 for me, guys. It is absolutely a 100. So, we'll step over to Beer Advocate. They say 4.14 out of 5. I don't understand why the grading is so low there. Evidently, there's some people that don't like this style of beer, but they buy it, and they drink it, and they comment on it, which brings the grade down. If you don't like this style of beer, don't buy it. Don't drink it. Over to Untapped. They have it at 4.04. And again, same explanation. I don't understand why those numbers are so low. I found nothing of this beer that was off-putting. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change it to make it better. It's absolutely delicious. It's got all the aromas and tastes you expect from a New England style IPA. Even the color looked like orange juice in the glass. That is perfect to me. So that is the whole intention. It didn't look like it was watered down like some of them are. This one looked like a glass of orange juice. It really did, guys. So, like I said, I'm going against the grade on these two guys. I think it's a 10 beer, and that's where I'm going to give it. It's just my opinion, though. If you disagree with me, so be it. But I found it absolutely enjoyable, and I would buy it if I could get my hands on it. So if you've had this from Captain Lawrence Brewing, this is their Tears of Green IPA. And it doesn't say anything right here about being double dry hop, but it does say dry hop with Motica and citrus, and it did very well in this configuration with those hops. So if you've had this one, guys, this is, like I said, it's a 7.5%er, not the 7.8%er. Let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.